my friends from the press and media for accepting our invitation to come and participate in this press meet. You guys have always been supportive to whatever we do. I want to say thank you to all of you, and I look forward to your continued support in all the initiatives that we are undertaking. The press and media is an important stakeholder in the government's initiatives, in the delivery mechanism. Your participation, your critical analysis, your inputs, and your guidance not only strengthens the mechanisms of delivery as far as governance is concerned, but also keeps government agencies, departments on their feet, alert, and your input should also improve the systems that we have in place. So thank you once again. This afternoon we've called this press conference to give you a slight introduction on the upcoming Bloom Bazaar 2023. This is an initiative undertaken by Idan, the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland. Since the formation of the PDA-2 government, and once I was given this responsibility to be the chairman of Idan, we have been having deliberations with various stakeholders as far as the business, economy, and entrepreneurship in the state is concerned. One of the important stakeholders we've been talking with, discussing with, and sharing ideas with is a sector which I feel has somehow not come into the front and center of the discussion space. That is the floriculture industry. We have had conversations with the Nagaland Flower Growers Association. We have had conversations with the Women Entrepreneurship Network, Business Association of Nagaland, Chamber of Commerce and Industry. In all these conversations, one thing we noticed was that there is actually a very booming flower industry in the state. I don't have to elaborate the fact that Nagas love flowers. Every Naga home that you go to, you see beautiful flowers. I also believe that it is a sort of an inherent quality that Nagas have. We have a green thumb, especially our women, our sisters, our mothers. They have a passion for flowers, and they make everything so much more beautiful around us. In this context, we did a study of how much entrepreneurs are there in the flower industry, what is the scope of the flower industry, and how we can upscale, improve, and enhance this sector. There are places in Kohima, Dimapur, and other districts which have small sections, corners in the market, or some marketplace venue where our women, our sisters are selling flowers. Many of them under trying circumstances and difficult situations. Like for example, in the Kohima markets, on the highways you see our women selling flowers, and Dimapur supermarket. But there is no organized system in which we are promoting them, and there is no permanent flower market for them. So this is another area we discussed with the government, with the Chief Minister, and we felt that we should make a start somewhere. Here what Idan did was we did a collaborative exercise with various government departments to come up with an initiative called the Bloom Bazaar. So the Bloom Bazaar will be ceremonially launched tomorrow. The Chief Minister will officially inaugurate it day after tomorrow. We are having it here at the Heritage in Kohima. You all know the history and the heritage of this place. It is an iconic and an historic location. Moreover, we felt that it would be appropriate to launch the bazaar here. Bloom Bazaar, after being launched tomorrow, will take place every weekend. Every Friday, every Saturday, 12 noon to 7 p.m. But it will not be only about flowers. While the main focus is to promote the flower industry, support our floriculture entrepreneurs, we are also creating a space for other entrepreneurs, other sections to come and participate and show the best of what Nagaland has. 15 government departments, especially in the agri and allied sector, will be participating in Bloom Bazaar every weekend. Horticulture Department, Industries and Commerce, Agriculture Department, the missions like Bamboo Mission, Honey Mission, like that, 15 departments, and we hope that in the coming weeks, the number will grow. We are also giving space to private entrepreneurs. There will be 45 stalls, including flowers, food, jewelry, fashion, and interesting stalls related to kids. The entire heritage venue has been converted with the assistance of our logistical partner, that Synergy Group. As you can see, work is going on now. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon, it will look a lot different from what it is looking like right now. We are also hopeful that this event will not only be about promoting flowers, promoting entrepreneurship, but it will also generate keen interest in Nagaland as far as tourism is concerned. We hope that in the coming weeks, it will become a tourism destination, not only from people coming from outside, but for local citizens, domestic tourists, and also visitors visiting Nagaland from outside. Why we are making it a permanent weekend bazaar is so that every weekend there is something for the citizens to do, to visit, and also people who are visiting from outside Nagaland can schedule their itinerary, make their programs, so that there is a fixed schedule of every Friday and Saturday something is happening in the state capital. We are giving space, hand-holding, support to young entrepreneurs, which you will see from tomorrow onwards. I am also very happy to announce that with the support and blessings of the Chief Minister, and with the cooperation and partnership, collaborative partnership with financial institutions, we will be launching a floriculture scheme in partnership with banks and financial institutions. Idan has taken up the initiative. We are identifying flower growers, and loans will be extended to these flower growers under the special scheme, where they will be paying lower interest rate, no collateral, and long-term moratoriums. This scheme is aimed at, as I said earlier, upscaling the flower industry so that the floriculture industry can also give a boost to the economy of the state. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of Nagas, not only women, but Nagas who passionately grow flowers at home. Many of them have a livelihood through that hobby, through that profession. We want to professionalize it. We want them to enhance their business, bring in best practices, minimum standards of the industry, so that flowers from Nagaland one day make a mark not only at the national level, but at the international level. We are very confident that our citizens, especially our women, are capable of doing that. We are also making studies to collaborate with national and international companies where we can bring the best quality seeds, where we can carry out capacity building exercises, workshops and seminars in this sector, so that we help our entrepreneurs at a grassroots level. A conservative estimate done by the Idan team as far as the Bloom Bazaar economic and employment impact study is concerned. We will get more results in the coming weeks, but a conservative study indicates that Bloom Bazaar 2023, once it starts tomorrow, will generate close to 450 weekend employment and more than 300 permanent employment. So as I said, Bloom Bazaar is about giving a boost to the economy. It is about celebrating the Naga way of life, showing the country and the international platforms the best that we have. We want to celebrate all the good things about Nagaland. We want to showcase our best to the outside world. And in doing so, we want our youth, our entrepreneurs, our flower growers to succeed. These are my opening remarks. If there are any questions, I can take them now. Departments, as I said, participating, and 45 non-government stalls. We will also be having musical events, an art gallery. We'll have a kids section. We will be having special programs for students in future. So it's going to be a very wholesome, inclusive, with multiple verticals. We have not made a accurate assessment of it as yet, but as of now, the government has sanctioned an amount of 40 lakhs, right? 40 lakhs for Bloom Bazaar. So we are looking to partner with different government departments, sponsorship from corporates. So a very small amount of 40 lakhs has been sanctioned so that we get it going. But we are looking at 30, 40, 50 weekends. And hopefully, at the end of the day, Bloom Bazaar becomes self-sustaining, revenue generating, and ultimately we hope that Nagaland, Kohima, and other districts in Nagaland will have permanent flower markets. If other cities around the world can have flower markets, why not us? Trees will be free, but from subsequent weekends, we hope to take a small entry fee because, as I said earlier, the aspiration is to make this event, this project, self-sustaining. Northeast Small Finance, Nagaland Rural Bank, and Bank of Baroda are the three partners that have come forward. We hope that will continue to expand in the coming weeks. So there is a format we have made. What they do is there's a checklist of documentation that is done, past record. The bank themselves do verification and then they approve the loans. There is a procedure for it, but we are trying to bring in as little red tape as possible. And we have a hand-holding help desk at Idan to assist the entrepreneurs. So anybody who's interested in this, who is in the flower industry, needs financial assistance, can approach Idan office. Even during Bloom Bazaar, we will have a help desk where you can approach, get further information, get the form, get the checklist. Identified in a sense, I think I used the wrong word, they have applied. So their applications have been approved. That we will make known the day we announce it and the checks are given away by the Chief Minister. No, so we give an advertisement in the newspapers and then there's a help desk, as I said, at Idan. And that help desk will also be available tomorrow. We have not done an elaborate assessment like that, so I don't have accurate data. But the size of the international floriculture industry is more than $60 billion. India's floriculture industry, as per current figures, are about $6 billion. It's expected to grow at about 13%, one of the fastest growing sectors. So we feel that if this is such a fast growing industry and the industry size is so big, Nagaland cannot afford to miss the bus. If you have been to other flower markets around the world, you will see that it is not only about flowers, but they celebrate their way of life. If you go to Chatuchak in Thailand or the flower market in Amsterdam, you have dozens and dozens of flower shops, but it also celebrates all the good things about that country, that society, that people. So, as I said earlier, we're trying to celebrate, we're trying to highlight every aspect of the best that we have.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.